Alright, guys, Mora here, and yeah, Andor. I finished it. Uh, this will this review won't come out in a while, but right after. But here we go. I really this is peak Star Wars right here. I'm not sure when we'll ever be here again, but this was a damn well made show. It was just more than just Star Wars. It was more than a Star Wars show here. Andor. It was just so well made. Just a nice piece of art. That's what it was. Nice piece of art all the way through, all the way through. And yeah, this show is as close to a 10 out of 10. Not just as a Star Wars show, but as just a show in general. You know, some of my favorite shows have come out this year, like Severance. Great. In a different way, another great, fantastic show. So I don't know how to compare this show because this is like a historian type of a story because it was so based off of real life in some ways, but in the best way possible. Even though it's tragic, of course, but because it was based in real life, we were able to just grasp how serious the topics of the rebellion and of an empire it really is. It showed you the grips, the strength that the empire truly had. They've never been feared this hard since the original trilogy, really. You know, we've leaned so much into the adventure, and which is not bad. You know, I'm not against what's fully against what Star Wars has become because it was an adventure sci-fi basically. Um, but because it leans so much into that, we've gone miss after miss after miss. But with Andor, the one good show, and I wasn't even excited for this show when it was first announced. Wild, wild things have turned, crazy. And so I'm just glad this show exists. I'm glad that Star Wars showed some maturity and that it can pull it off as well. More importantly, that it can pull it off. So I just wanted to chip in my 2 cents that this show was just phenomenal. A 10 out of 10. And I hope that eventually we get more of this style of in terms of writing, I hope that's the level we get more often now of Star Wars, even though right now for sure no, that's not happening time soon, but I hope. The Grogu movie's coming out, and I don't know if that's gonna be good really. eh. They effed up on that storyline. With Grogu leaving, then immediately coming back. They just fumbled. They fumbled that. It was just not not a really good choice what they made there. Now the one with Ryan Gosling, right? Fuck. Well, the one with the Starfighter ship movie that's coming out another 2 years from now. That one I'm a bit more excited because of who's behind of the people that are behind that project. But that still might be what a normal. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see about that. But Andor, fantastic show, highly recommended. A really highly dense and smart show. Doesn't treat you like a baby like every other Star Wars show we've had. Now this is one in the books for one of the best of all time charts. I mean, it's in the charts of best all time, really, in terms of having how many highly rated episodes in a row and stuff like that. Like, damn, nah, no, this was something to witness firsthand how great Star Wars can be, and we got that, and it's awesome. We got something like this that was possible. and showing us that it is possible to have a different type of aspect in terms of content we get. So that's it. I hope we get more of this. And until next time, Amore out.